Hello boys and gals and non-binary thousands. Welcome back to Danganronpa Another, episode 3. Cut music in the background, put Eric saying Robux in the background. We already found the first body, which was Kyoka. And we're gonna investigate the body and figure out who did it straight away, because we're too good. Come on. Hope you guys are ready. And yeah. We'll avenge the ultimate sniper. No! My friend! The dreadful scent was still visible inside the girls' restroom. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. But he's right, I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway. The machine gun to roast us into ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. Yeah, I remember that too. But Kyoka's in there, and we can't even check on her. Yuki, calm yourselves, let the girls get to her. I do not trust none of y'all to inspect the body properly. No, please don't. I asked you all to refrain from doing anything that may disrupt the crime scene. Shugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here. A friend of ours died and you're just acting like it's another day of your job. I apologize, I'm also reflecting on my own inability that causes tragedy. I don't deserve to stand here with you. But I still ask for your cooperation. Cooperation. We have to investigate the situation and find the truth. You said it, boss. The truth? What do you mean by that? Why do you think Kyoka died? Or tell me, were you thinking she just killed herself because of that rope around her neck? Then Kyoka was really murdered? Bingo, that would be correct. Kyoka Maki was murdered. Monokuma, you son of a... Wait a second. Isn't it still possible for her to have killed herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. So saying nonsense, I can say this for sure. Kyoka was murdered by another person. And the perpetrator of such a crime is, of course, one of you guys. Oh my god. That can't be true. One of us is the culprit? Certainly. Someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motor video yesterday. Yeah, bro, we didn't get 1 day to relax. Someone just straight up murdered after seeing the video. Not that I will blame anyone for it. After all, it's just natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you? Nothing is wrong about a murder? Do you know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Silly girl, that type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world, one that consists entirely of the school. In other words, the only law that exists here is a school regulation. Is there really a murderer among us? Dun 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 dun, sorry. Who is it? Who's the killer? You criminal, stop this bullshit now. Eek, you're scaring me. A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here. Anyway, don't be so mad. Relax, I'm here to help, no harm. Help? You see, boys, weren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' restroom? But that will prevent a fair investigation from happening, so for this case, the restroom sensor will be disabled until the end of the class trial. Okay, good. Of course, this doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. As a headmaster, I promote healthy relations between boys and girls. Investigation? For what? When a friend of ours just died? Investigate the case for the upcoming trial. What else could it be? Class trial? That's right, didn't I tell you? In order to graduate, you have to win the class trial after murdering someone. How will the Black End deceive others while hiding their own identity? How will the remaining spotless find the Black End? Ah, the thrills! The investigation is all for that. Have you even seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation? Or her ultimate culprit? You gotta be kidding us. Well, spend your time wisely till I call you again. Last but not least, here's a bonus for ya. I give you this name, the Monokuma file. I bet the killer was Haru. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be a girl. The killer has to be a girl, that means, because it was in the girls' restroom. I'll give you this, namely the Monokuma file. It's meant to be guide to those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information, like the cause of death and fatal injury. Well, some of you are experts on this field, may not need to read this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go. The cause of death? How do you even know that? Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What do you think I do at night? Hibernating? Wrong, I'm always watching you. Hibernating. Would that mean you already know who the culprit is? And let me guess, it's Ray? Yep. Where were you? Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us then. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine. Makaru? Where have you been all this time? At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body discovered. Liar. What? How can you be this late when there's a murder, especially when you love to be so noisy like that? Yeah, right. How are you the only one missing when we're all here? Huh, what are these morons talking about? Just confess it already, aren't you the killer? Wait, stop, it's not the time to fight against each other. Exactly, bro, so fighting. Why is this? Now I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine, I won't let this go on me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation and see you later. Oh, just disappeared again. Yeah, imagine Monokuma just jumping down the toilet. After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It's only natural one of the 14 standing people has had been murdered. Wait, no, sorry. One of the 14 standing people here has murdered Kyoka. The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes doubting each other. The conflict was already at its climax. So are we planning to do this forever? Huh? While we stand here for the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all, Monokuma had said that our punishment awaits the losing party of the trial. Punishment does that mean execution? Indeed, we all die if we fail to find truth. That's why we have to do this, yep. I have to do this. I will die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point someone out as the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowledgeably entering the girls' restroom. It's heard that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside me. I want to know, why did this happen to Kyoka? Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. What? I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. That's the only option I have, right? So why is it random yellow stuff? Bro, what are you guys doing in the girls' bathroom? Starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file first. I might get something out of it. Okay. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 a.m. The body was discovered, so 6 a.m. in the morning. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a constitution on the awesome. What seems to have been an excessive blood loss from the wound. Wait, what? I don't get it. The cause of death is a contusions on the. I don't know. Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, I guess I'll have to start from there. Let's check anything that looks suspicious, and it might be a good idea to talk with other people so we can share knowledge. We'll find out the truth. Yes, I will. Okay, so it has to be a girl, right? As the killer, because it's a girl's bathroom and only the girls can enter. So that means the killer is one of you guys. Or one of you girls. Okay, why is there yellow stuff? There's something on the wall. A very vicious liquid with a dark yellow color is splattered on the wall. It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling the liquid on my finger. I wouldn't do that. Yuck, it stinks. What does this smell? It somehow smells familiar. Have you smelled that liquid? Yeah, do you know what this is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is closest to that of rubber. Rubber, yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. But it's not just rubber, it's mixed with terrible, like, an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. It's on the floor, too. What do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day? No, that's unlikely. Does it not look like the stain is heading towards Kyoka's body? Shinji made out a convincing point. An explanation I can think of is the liquid trickled down the wall and to the floor. eventually flowing towards Kyoko's body. No, that's... I think this is an important piece of evidence related to the case too. But I still don't have enough clues yet. I have no idea what that is. Rubbing alcohol smell. Rubber smelling liquid. A rubber smelling liquid. And it's going to her body. That's weird. What's this? Okay, well, I'm stupid. I don't know what it means. I'm guessing it's a wound on the head, which doesn't make sense. If she died by getting hanged, that wouldn't make sense. Hinata, are you alright? It hurts me emotionally to do this, but I shouldn't avoid it, right? Because this is the only option? Yes, it's the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can to help everyone as much as possible, so we can uncover the truth. Thanks. Did you read the Monokuma file? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Hinata, do you think we can trust the Monokuma file? I mean, it might give us false information to throw us off. I came up with the same question and examined the body by myself. And I'm sure the information given in the Monokuma file is true. The time equals to death mostly seems to match. See, I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. Guess I should start from here. Though there are very little clues. But this is just my opinion, but... Don't you think Miss Marcus' body looks a bit odd? Odd? What do you mean odd, bro? It looks like Kyoka. Examination results agree with the Monokuma file statement that the cause of death was a contusion, whatever, yeah? That would mean Miss Marky's fatal injury was on the back of her head. Then why is she hanged? That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, I don't see a reason for the culprit to hang her unless they were planning to choke her to death. I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Marky's neck. The rope wasn't even tied. When a person is hanged, there should be a clear mark, or in worst case, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope. But there is barely a mark on her neck. And I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope has simply wrapped around her neck than to hang her. So, Kyoko wasn't hanged. We know the actual cause of death is contusion, whatever. The rope has nothing to do with it. Then why? This will be important. Thank you, Hinata. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad that I can help you. If only I was skilled enough to bring the dead back to life, Miss Maki wouldn't have gone through all of this. No one can ever bring a dead person back to life, so don't blame yourself, Hinata. Actually... Oh, thank you, Miss Maida. I'll continue the autopsy in case I miss anything. And I feel bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so... Just don't push yourself so hard. Okay, thank you. What the fuck? Wait, sorry. Can we please stop? There was no voice acting at all. So where did his voice just come from? Look. Teru. I'm just gonna say Teru. Teru, are you alright? Okay. Can't believe someone really died. A real dead person. Teru, it's not... Teru, it's not that I don't feel sad like you. But if we don't do this, we're gonna be killed. Can't do it, and how am I supposed to investigate while feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer? Listen, I won't force you to do anything if you don't like. But if you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth, and that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want, keep standing there like that. Okay, well, thanks, man. Kyoka, you were right last night. We had fun together. It's only for a few hours since we last talked with her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say that I'm smart, but I'll try to the best of my ability. I'm gonna find out who did this to you, Kyoka. Let's help each other out. Okay, well, thanks for the information. Mikako, what are you staring at like that? The rope there. The rope? It's strange. The rope hanging Kyoka is strange. ... The hook. Huh? This is a grappling hook. Well, what is that? Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice it earlier, but now I can see that the rope is fixed to the ceiling bar by a hook. But How is it strange? It was probably just used to hold the rope in place. But if it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean? Please help me out, dumb. Oh, I thought we were finally having an actual conversation, but she went silent again. Still, I think she knows something. That means there's something about that hook. Well, I don't know anything about the hook. Let's check the body. No, I don't want to leave. Oh, there's a small blood stain right in front of Kyoko's body. A blood stain, does that mean that hanging has nothing to do with the case? I'm sure hanging itself wouldn't make you bleed, exactly. But there wasn't any notable bloodstains on her. All that was found was a thick clot smeared on the hair near the bruise. I suppose the culprit wiped the blood off from the body. Okay. But have I checked everything? Oh no, I haven't. Okay, I can check the body. Kyoko's body. Ugh. This is a real death of a human. As I watched from up close, I felt like I was becoming extremely close to death itself. Kyoko. Last night it was Kyoko who saved me from losing my mind after watching the motive. In a situation where you can't even trust yourself, the bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? I shouldn't run away from reality. No matter what, I have to face it and move forward for Kyoko's sake. I think professionals like Tsurugi and Kanata already examined the body, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoko, I'll check your body real quick. Struggling to keep myself from retching, I inspected Kyoko's body. According to Monokuma's file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Okay, so after the morning announcement, I meant. The death happened before the morning announcement. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours have passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoko. That's a long time, Bob. Anyway, the Monokuma file said that the cause of death is a contusion on the whatever. And he examined the back of Kyoko's head. Yep. It really has a large bruise on Kyoko's head. It's created a giant dimple on the skin. Something's not right. How is there not a single drop of blood on this? When there's an injury like this? Yeah, that is awful. The culprit could have wiped it away to get rid of remaining evidence, but that would be pointless since the Monokuma file tells us. Hey, they didn't know about the Monokuma file. And we can clearly see the bruise. Kyoko. Huh, what's this? A letter? While examining Kyoko's body, I suddenly realized she was holding something in her hand. Letter? Yeah. This looks like a piece of paper. Let me guess, it was meeting someone? With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to have been ripped out of a notepad from Kyoko's stiffening clutch. A notepad. I wonder if it's from the ones Monokuma put in each of our room. There's something written on the paper. Come to the laundry at 6. Any can be waiting. So obviously it says come to the laundry at 6. And something. Any cameras, I'm gonna assume any camera. There's no cameras maybe in that room. This would be a fairly important piece of evidence. Just look like this precisely Kyoko's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoko with this. In the laundry, the girl's bathroom. I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. We should check the laundry room. Come on, Yuki. I silently prayed for her. Kyoko's dead body is on the floor, completely motionless. Actually, it's not on the floor, by the way. The sight of it alone is taking a heavy toll on my sanity. Okay, I want to check the laundry room. Should I talk with Akane? Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died. The situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're going to die too. We're going to die? Monokuma told us, in the class trial, if we fail to uncover the truth, we're going to be executed. We can't let that happen, exactly. What I'm saying is, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoko. But for her sake, we need to figure out the truth. Okay, I'll do it for Kyoko. I'm not much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. And when I find out the truth, I won't ever forgive the person who murdered Kyoko. Well, that's a bit harsh. She seems to feel a bit better. That's good, that's good. Why is she looking at us climb? Why do I have to do this? Kazuma? What the? Who is it? It's me, Yuki. Did I surprise you that much? Yuki, it wasn't you, right? You're not the killer? Of course not, I would never kill anyone. Yeah, it's easy for anyone to say that. Kazumi, no. Whatever, this class trial is, I don't care. I just want to get out of this flipping place. Kazuna, try to calm down. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk with someone who might be a murderer. Seems like Kyoko's death forced her to completely lose her trust in others. Right, calm down, I'll see you later. What are you looking at, useless? You're useless, bro. You're standing in the middle of nowhere. I'm Mekaru. When the murder happened, what made you come late? Why should I tell you? Besides, I told you not to talk to me. I was investigating an entrance pool. There was something of particular entrance. Was it more important than a friend's death? Friend? Since when were you guys and I friends? When I admit an actual murder happening was beyond my expectation. But should I be shocked by every single incident that occurred here? Hey, friend or not, I don't think that's how we I don't think that's how we should react to a person's death. So what? I was born like this. That's why I'm different from the rest of you. You're born ugly? Shock. Why don't you quit wasting time and go investigate? The class trial's a piece of cake for me, but I'm not gonna offer any help. Are you saying you already cracked the case? Absolutely, are you playing me for a fool? This whole murder case is a joke. Okay, if she can solve it, then I can solve it, okay? I'll definitely solve this then. Then because you're the culprit? Now look at who's treating an innocent person like a criminal, just because I was late. Expecting your friend to be a murderer, is that the mutual trust you guys were so busy talking about? But, I don't know the culprit yet. Stop talking to this girl, bro. And you look the most suspicious right now because of that extra time you took. Suppose I am the culprit. Can you give me a reason why I would commit a murder? Do you think I'm foolish enough to be swayed by some dumb video? She did say she didn't care about the video. Then you have a proper explanation. There's no evidence to back up your claim. Are you an idiot? Sure, there's no evidence nor any witnesses, but even if I was late for another reason, nothing would change from the truth. Coming late to the murder scene despite the announcement is suspicious enough. It's a waste of time. Get lost if you don't get what I'm saying. I have things to check on, and I can't spare time for morons. Mekaru, why do you always have to... what a nuisance. Why are you acting so friendly anyway? Didn't you get enough? If you want more, go see that brawny lawyer. He'll prove my innocence. Man, shut your PK yourself. Read Mekaru, I can't understand her. Disregarding everyone else for incompetence, not even caring the slightest bit about murder. I have to admit, her reasoning and research skills are exceptional, and becoming a top university professor at her age certainly isn't an easy thing to do. Did she have to be so hostile and antagonist all the time? Or you're the one who wanted to talk to her? Well, this is not the time to think about that. The class trial will begin soon. I need to dig up more details about the culprit. Okay, we get it! Hurry up! But the Brony lawyer Mekaru mentioned, that must be Kikaru. She said he'll prove her innocence. I should go talk to him. No, I'll talk to him soon. I want to check all the one true. Yeah, there we go, blood. Is this... The sudden sight took me by surprise. Blood in the laundry room? Wait, the body was in the girl's restroom, you idiot. Didn't you not read the notes? Why is blood splattered all over here on the floor? A blood stain in the laundry room. What I can infer from this, could it be? So she got killed here. That's when she got hit in the head. She got dragged to the girl's bathroom for some reason and hanged up. Wait, the murderer could be a boy. I think the murderer is a boy, actually. They killed the person in the laundry? Like this, whatever. They dragged the body, right? And they dragged the body over here. Oh shit! Wait, the killer might be a guy. The killer might be a guy. The person killed Kyoka in here, dragged the body, or picked up the body, whatever, and then went to the girl's bathroom, threw the rope, which had a hook on it, around the pole, and then it was like that. That must be what happened, right? They threw the rope on top of that pole. So yeah, I think it's a boy who did this, actually. I still think it's Haru. I am my suspicious. What do you want, Mitch? This is an ordinary business that's going on. That Monokuma, a person died and we aren't allowed any time to give our condolences? Yeah. Monokuma can be really cruel at times. Yuki, have you got any idea about the culprit? No, not yet. Me neither. I hope we're not doomed yet. Oh, my Mitch is useless. Hello! Hi! Hey Yuki, how's your investigation? Well, I can't say for sure. I already know who it is, it's Haru. Would you come look over here? What, the door? Don't you see that? Yeah, I see that. It's your room. This is a key piece of evidence. Your room is a key piece of evidence? Not the room. Look at the nameplate. Yeah, the nameplate got swapped. I don't know what you're trying to say, Tsurugi. I see that it's your room, but... No, this is not my room. Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't exactly know what happened, but how the nameplates were switched. They're switched? Yes, with Kyoka's, and she happened to be the victim of the case. Come over here. This is my actual room. That's... Why did they switch the nameplates, though? Maybe so we got confused whose room is who? Next to the door that Tsurugi pointed out as his room was a plate that read Kyoka Maki. I noticed it when I was going around to call you guys in the morning. I wasn't aware of the murder back then, so I assumed I could manage it later. But looking back now, I think this tells me the overall flow of events. You can see what happened just from this, but roughly combined with evidence gathered from other places. I have some experience in this field after all, so Yuri knows who it is. Alright, he is the ultimate police officer. He encountered actual murder cases before. He would certainly know what to do in this sort of situation. He's so smart, isn't he? Yuki, besides that, I need to know something. Do you know who switched the nameplates around? Even if you say so. Ah! I remember from last night, yep. Haru. Ah, were you scared? What did you say? I guess such a coward, begging for your life. In the spot. What an amusing sight. It was so funny. Though not on purpose, you still broke the nameplates. Should I call this a punishment? Anyway, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't. And keep in mind, you won't be exempted for a second offense. Accident or not. Now, I'll pick up the broken pieces so you don't get cut. I think I know who it was. Really? But even if you did, why? Make sure to hold on tight to that information. This nameplate is most likely related to the root cause of Kyoka's death. Tsurugi, are you okay with me not telling you who switched the nameplates? I won't mind it, but there's no need if you know who it was. We'll talk more in the class trial. If it bugs you so much, you can try talking with that person right now. Yeah, I do want to talk to Haru. The person who switched the nameplates, it must have been him. Let's go ask. I don't know where he is. Oh no, he's in the girls' bathroom. Am I correct? Oh wait, hold on. Let me check the incinerator. What the flip? Yo, what? There's so much evidence here. Cylinder Sophia. In the corner of the garbage dump. What is this? I've lost its spherical shape. The strange object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell. Yuck, the smell. This must be rubber, right? That must have been the yellow stuff. When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, I felt all slimy and stickiness. But why does that have something to do with the case? A rubber ball? Maybe this is related to the case. I know there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. But what is this feeling? I feel like I saw something like this before. Yep. So, wait. Why? Why is it there? Maybe the culprit, who was a boy, threw the rubber ball. It hit the wall to distract the camera and the gun, while he threw the grappling hook on the rope and then hanged Kyoka. You know what I'm saying? This is an actual metal weapon, I think. Yuki, that's a hammer. There's blood on it. Blood? Then it could be the... Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. Dun dun dun! The murder weapon was about 30 centimeters long, and the metal part was really hard. Kyoka was hit by this hideous thing. It must have been scary and painful. I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure. Drew, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, what's the matter? I tried to ask Mikaru about the reason she was late. She kept insisting she was innocent. Then she told me you might know something. Oh, Mikaru, that aloof girl. Do you know why she came late by any chance? Yeah, I should have said it earlier, but when we were all looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. It's just that I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone. Really, how did you know? I woke up at 6 in the morning, so I decided to head to the restroom. That's when I saw Mekaru. I asked her where she was going, and she said off to investigation. Now get lost. But you were going to the restroom. You were going to the restroom at 6 a.m. Did you not see anything happen? Then she went towards the school wing. Mekaru is saying the truth. It looks like Mekaru really was investigated in the entrance hall. But after that, when did you see her again? Well, after that, I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. So I didn't see her until after the murder. Any of us besides Kyoka, Mekaru, and Tsurugi were in the dining hall since 7 a.m. Mekaru said she was in the entrance hall up until the announcement. None of us can really prove that, right? Well, we could check the entrance hall. That's true, but I don't think Mekaru is the culprit. Because you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's true. At 6 o'clock, that's the murder weapon, so, when the murder happened. According to the Monokuma file, Kyoka's time of death was also around 6 a.m. Right. If Mekaru went to the school building at 6, she wouldn't have had enough time to come back here and kill Kyoka and hang her in a wall. I wasn't in the hallway for long, but it was silent out there, and it didn't look like Mekaru was going to head back my way. I suppose we can't say she's the culprit because of her being late then. Wait, does that mean Kyoka was being murdered in the restroom when I met Mekaru? Yes. She's getting murdered in a different room, actually. If only I wasn't so dense. It's not your fault, Kekaru, don't blame yourself. The one who is responsible here is the culprit. No, it's Monokuma who caused all this. Shoot, how could I not know this? Anyway, thanks for telling me. No problem, let's try and investigate some more. Thank you, Kekaru. Okay, I need to go talk with, Mr. Pilot over here. Yuki, sorry for not being much help. I'm trying my best to investigate, but I don't understand anything. What should I do? Oh, hey, Haru. I have a question for you. Huh, for me? What is it? When we were with Kyoka and Satsuki last night, what did you do after getting back from the restroom? Oh, you know that I broke the nameplate so I could put on the new ones back up like Monokuma told me. You guys were gone by then. It was a bit lonely doing it all by myself, you know. Oh, wait! If the nameplates were switched, then the murderer wasn't actually trying to target. The murderer wasn't trying to target Kyoka. The murderer was trying to target Tsurugi, which is crazy. Wait, the murderer was trying to target my boy Tsurugi. No, I need to figure out the killer. He was still my favorite cop. You guys were gone by then. It was a bit lonely doing it all by myself, you know. Is that all? What's the matter, Yuki? Did I say something wrong? I went straight to bed after putting them back on. The two nameplates that you broke yesterday, did they belong to Kyoka and Tsurugi? Kyoka and Tsurugi. Yeah, I think so. So that means the culprit was actually trying to target. The culprit was trying to kill Tsurugi. Yeah. My boy Tsurugi was gonna get killed. How dare they? I'll be frank here. Since last night, the nameplates on Kyoka and Tsurugi's rooms have been switched. Switch? Yeah, Tsurugi said it'd be an important piece of evidence, but I couldn't think of anyone else than you that could have messed with them. It could be by accident, to be honest. And one of the switch nameplates belongs to the victim, Kyoka the victim. Now, I think this proves that Haru is actually innocent. Isn't this too much to be a coincidence? Wait a second, switch? They are switched? Did I? Was it Haru? It's probably my fault that the nameplates will switch. So, really, you really did? Why did you switch them? Is it because you're the culprit? Dr. Bones. No, trust me, please, I'm innocent. Okay, I trust you. So, can you explain why you switched the nameplates around? Well, actually, I normally don't pay a lot of attention to the dorm rooms, so it was a bit difficult to see whose room was whose. I could have just, knocked on the door and asked, but okay. I mean, I wasn't sure what Kyoka and Tsurugi's nameplate originally were. Plus, that restroom trip in the middle just kept adding to the confusion. And I didn't want to bother anyone when they've just gone to sleep. So I put them back on based on my vague memory. But I must have done it wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, idiot. So that's what happened. Alright. I don't know how this connects to the case yet. But it seems like an important clue. I understand how it connects. The killer was really trying to kill the police officer. My boy. Sorry. I really didn't know. Don't assume I'm the culprit just because I did it. I won't. Thanks for telling me. Okay, thank you. So I think it's Kinji now. Yuki. What do we do? Kyoka's really dead. Come on, Kasatsuki. I know it can be confusing, but if you give up here, everything will be over for reals. Think of what you can do right now. Right, so Suzuki came on an expedition to investigate the school building because nobody seems to care about it. And got 0 clues. Cheer up, just remember that we need to investigate to move forward. Okay, so there's no clues here. Okay, fine, I bet, let's go. Let's see. Okay, I don't see it. It's the antique store. Ah. A place filled with bizarre odds and ends not found anywhere else in the building. I thought the culprit might have gotten their tools for murder from here, but as I didn't come here very often, everything only looks the same. If only we had an expert on the store. Wait a minute, wasn't there someone? Yeah, Kane. Store sells things. Someone who is an expert of selling things. That person might know. Asking about this. I should go ask him. Okay, I don't know then. Who is this him character we're talking about? What is Teruya's for ultimate? Yuki, what should I do? Time out, we need to uncover the truth. Why can I walk around like nothing's happened when someone's dead for real? Nothing like that's nobody thinks that nothing happened. We're only putting our feelings aside for something more important. You need to get over that despair. Even if you say so, my specialties are parsing and selling things. Yeah, there you go. With this kind of job, and it's one of those fields where I screw up a bunch at. No, there's something that you can do. That's why I came to you in the first place. Something I can do? Oh yeah, Ultimate Merchant. Teruya, didn't you visit the antique store pretty often? The antique store? That's true, I look quite interested in that place. It has tons of items of considerable worth. Speaking of that, I think the room looked a bit different this morning, yes, from what it used to look like before. Really, are you sure? I think so. I checked the place when we were looking for Kyoka and Mekaru. The layout of the room was slightly off from normal. Tell me, you memorized the whole layout of the room? What you mean the whole layout? It's pretty common since a product needs to be perfect layout to convey its full value to the customers. Yeah, we get it. When I was 6, I learned the hard way how much the layout can influence daily sales. What do you mean the hard way? You suddenly built it up? If you say so, then it must be true. Wait, well, why was the layout suddenly out of place? What about that rope and hook, Teruya? Did you see them at the antique store? Don't know. I didn't look over everything in there yet. I can say this for sure. The storage didn't have anything like this, I'm positive. Wait, what? Then the murderer may have gotten the supplies needed for this murder from the antique store. How did you figure that out? You're smart. Well, no, because of what you told me, Teruya. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to me? I suddenly feel better now? Always bring bright and cheerful. That's the Teruya I know. Yuki, you're right. I feel better after all. This talking. Everyone will feel sad. I'm not an exception. But there's moments in life where we must do things that we don't want to, right? Let's find the culprit who murdered Kyoka. We'll find out the truth. Yeah, of course we will. We can get there. Let's do this. Bing bong ding dong. I think I was able to cheer Teruya up a bit. That's relief. Anyway, if what Teruya said is true, the culprit should be somewhere. Someone who went to the antique store after yesterday. Ding dong, bing bong, yep. Really? Announcement from Head Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then? Our very first class trial. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's time. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I really don't want to go through this, but I don't have a choice. Okay, my final bets. It's Kinji. It's the only way. The door with the carpet in the school area. I should go there. Who else could it be? I know it's a male. and I've checked. I've cleared. I've I've cleared some of the mails. It's supposed to be the place Manukuma told us. The courtroom. Okay, let me just check everyone real quick. If Kakane can move out of the way. Oh, you're here. I was starting to get worried. Don't worry, I'm fine. Are you trying to run away from your crime? Are you saying I'm the killer? Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll eventually find out the culprit, even if we don't want to. Even if it is the wrong answer. Since we've come this far, did everyone get ready to be or not to be dead or alive? This is the question. Stop joking around. We're trying to be serious. Alright. Hey, yo, listen. Here goes right. This ain't an ordinary child. Lives depend on it. So quit whining and pull yourselves together. Wow, he's really good and brave now. See, Yamaguchi? What's wrong? Bro, he's going so intense because he's in a trial now. Since he's in courtroom, he's happy. What's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? We're all loosen up. You'll never get anywhere near the truth with that mindset. Wow, it's like he switched into his alternate personality with a sneeze. Hikaru, did you eat something wrong? Such a trap, wimps. Okay, I'm always like this in the courtroom. If you're pissed off by how I am, challenge me with a sense of proof in the area. What? Where did that stammering coward go? I've always wondered how Hikaru became a lawyer with all his shyness. Though his sudden change came to me as a surprise, it might be understand why he was ultimate lawyer right away. That powerful voice and spirit will surely give him a great advantage in the courtroom. The only problem is he sounds more like a gangster than a lawyer. So yeah, I think it has to be Kinji. This is everyone. So I'm assuming that the culprit's a male. I think, yeah, I can clear most of these people. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's Kinji, but it could tiny bit be, could be, Kakeru. It's time for real. Let's hope we'll do our best. The ultimate lawyer it could be, that's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. Spending time out today. And see you guys next time. Have a good day. So watch this guys, it's going to be Kinji. But thank you guys for watching, have a good day, night, blah blah blah.